Let's first look at the S alphabet in detail. In German, there are three types of S sounds. First of all, we have the simple English-like S sound. When S comes in the beginning of a German word or inside a German word, but immediately before a consonant. So in these examples, as you can see here, the S is highlighted in red and the consonants C, L, M, N, R, and T are highlighted in green. So the examples are scan, slum, smaragd, snack, Sri Lanka, and pasta. You might have observed that some of these examples are just like the English words that we have: the scan, the slum, the snack, the pasta, and Sri Lanka. So what you will find is that in German language, words taken from the English language will often be pronounced as they are in English when we see them in the German language. So the scan, the slum, the snack, Sri Lanka, and pasta are words taken from the English language and pronounced in German just like in English. Smaragd, by the way, means emerald. So moving on, the S sound can also be heard at the end of a German word. For example, ananas, which is pineapple, and das, which means that. The S alphabet sound can also have a heavier English-like Z sound when S is immediately followed by vowels A, E, I, O, and U. So, when S is followed by the vowel A, then the sound will be like in these examples here: Sand, which is sand, and Sack, which is a sack in English. Then when S is followed by E, the sounds will be like Z here, as in this example, which means a lake in English, and Zeit, which is a conjunction which means since. When S is followed by I, the sounds will be like in the examples here: Silber, which is silver, and in the word Sinn, which means sense in English. When S is followed by O, then the sounds will be like in the examples here: Sonne, which is sun in English, and the sun that shines on the bright sky. And Zoma, which is summer. And when S is followed by U, then the sounds will be as in these examples here. Zuma, which is sum, like 2 plus 5 is equal to the sum of 7. So that is Zummer in German. And Suppe is a soup. For example, a chicken soup. We can also see in German a combination of the simple S and the heavier Z sound, as in the words Samstag, which is Saturday in English, and Sonntag, which is Sunday. So moving on, we can also hear the softer sh sound of S when S is immediately followed by H, as in the examples shop and show. Now, both these words, shop and show, mean the same as in their English equivalents. And as they have been taken from the English language, the sound has been left as it is, the sh sound. Then we hear the sh sound also when S is immediately followed by ch, as in the examples schon, which means already in English, and the word Schaf, which is a sheep. We will also hear the sh sound when S is immediately followed by K, as in the exceptional German word Ski, which in English means skiing, the skiing sport, as you might have heard. But normally in German, the SK sound will be the sk sound, for example, in the words skandal, which is scandal, or scalp, which is the scalp of your head. So moving on, we can hear the softer sh sound also when S is immediately followed by P. For example, in the words spaghetti or Sport. But in some other German words, the SP sound will remain as it is, as in the words like spa and spam. So once again, if the German language uses words from the English language, then most of the time the spelling and even the pronunciation is not changed when they are used in German language, but the spelling and pronunciation remain the same. And this word spa and spam have been taken from the English language. Also, we hear the softer sh sound when S is immediately followed by T, as in the examples stabil, which means stable, for example, a stable economy or a stable job. And in the word Stahl, which is the metal steel. So moving on, the S sound of German can be heard in an English word like sand, as you can see here. The Z sound of the S alphabet comes inside an English word or at the end of some English word like choose or boss. And also the sh sound of S comes in an English word like short.